Hello, hello, Taurus family. Welcome back to Mark After Me. I am Tru, your tarot reader and life coach. And today is a new day. It's going to be January 2021, and I am very excited to show you what is in stock for you. So you're gonna have a tarot Celtic reading spread that I have in front of me. Then you're gonna have a little numerology card. This is gonna be new for this year. You're gonna have astrology card, which is going to tell you more or less what to be focusing this month, and one oracle card too. So I might say that I am very excited, so please stay with me until the end of this video. I have a couple announcements that I want to tell you. So saying this, let's start it. So you have in the center of attention, it's going to be the Eight of Wands. So having the Eight of Wands is something that's going to come quickly, but the overall message is Three of Wands and the Three of Coins. When you have the 3 and 3, is a pretty much that you are going to be starting to have a team, and it's more likely the team is working through your dreams, but on the same time is building up a foundation that is going to transform in materials and wealth in the future. So I might say that all the visions that you've been having for the month of January, or maybe all the resolutions that you write down at the end of this 2020, you want to start it for 2021, I might say that the Three of Wands, the Three of Coins is a collaboration in terms of creation, but on the same time is a teamwork as a partnership. I think that you are on way to have a promotion, or maybe you're gonna have working with someone to create something phenomenal, something that resonate with your true self, which is I cannot be more happy with it. So you have the Eight of Wands, Taurus. This is going to be, as I said, is something that come quickly, be between something that make you very excited internally, but on the same time you said, wow, I'm very smart, this is gonna give me quite a lot of money, I know that I can actually create something way more far away than what is my thoughts or what is my feelings through it. This is gonna be creating a matter that, remember the Taurus, that you are ruled the second house, which is going to be money, but on the same time wealth and building and create what is in your thoughts. So you are really good in practicality. You are really good to put everything in practice and everything down to earth, to where everybody can see it, touch it, and enjoy. So I think if something is gonna come quickly. Maybe you're being a study and you're gonna finish the study, or maybe you're literally building a business or a little project that is giving you so much joy. So either one is unpredictable, but it's gonna come quickly because you have been working hard for all the 2020. So 2021 will be at least January will be the starting of payoff. But the crossover is another eighth, which is going to be Eight of Swords. Having the Eight of Swords is probably one of the things that concerns me a lot. I think that you are overthinking, and is probably this 2020 is being so rushed or so hard, and especially you maybe, and it's triggering self-doubt. Maybe you are thinking over, and you're not quitting this. You're not quitting overthinking. You're not quitting to leave behind maybe limiting belief that you had for so long, and you're not even paying attention, they're still there, and it's delaying what the Eight of Wands is doing. But the Eight of Wands, if you see, is just literally directly to the point. It's just pointing out here, everything going in one direction, and it's come quickly. But if the thoughts are in the middle and it's come very dark, and you are like in the place where your vibration and goes down because you are focusing in what the energy is not actually helping you, then will be delay of something that you really wanted to create. So create frustration. I think at some point maybe you are frustrated. And how do I know that? Is because where they come from is something from the childhood. Is a situation that come from far away, something that, a situation or a feeling that you said, this is actually not new for me. This is actually something very common. I know exactly this feeling. I literally scanned it, I know it, I literally can point at it. So if you know where it is, why you're giving the attention, it's because the Eight of Swords is crossing over the Eight of Wands. So you are the only one who actually are delaying your own success, are delaying your own prosperity. So just be careful where that come from. Because the Six of Cups is everything, Or maybe it's a person, or maybe a situation, or maybe a thought that is being there for quite a long time and come on and off, and you always have, oh, in, you know, in 95 or in 2000 or in 2010, this happening, blah, blah, and come over again. I don't think this is gonna really help you to move on. And in the front of your head, I can say that you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is over Gemini. It's pretty Gemini, I must say. Libra as well. And then you have Aquarius. But I think, and I have a feeling, there's going to be Libra and Gemini. Why? Because they are really into talk straightforward. And when you have the Eight of Swords in the front of your mind, is everything about projection, communication, and find new resources. So in the front of your mind, and you are pretty boss. You are the boss of your actions and their own, I think, in their own project. Even if you have the Three of Wands or the Three of Coins, I think maybe at some point you are embody that energy to be more direct, to be more straightforward, to be more effective and efficient. So all the Knight of Swords is a person that probably is someone with you or is you. They have the wise enough to lead the company, to lead. I think it's about company because you have the Three of Coins, which is going to be something corporate, maybe something career related, or maybe you're working with a big, large group of people. So I think that the King of Swords with having in the front of your mind is you're pretty analytical, and this is something that is not makes me that's not strange, because you bring things from your head to practicality, so you have to be actually very leading that situation. So I think it's the King of Swords, unless you have influence for some people or some friends of team worker that actually you are seeing as examples to follow. But the King of Swords is you probably are becoming that person, or is this the way that you wanted to this to function? Because we was talking about Three of Wands and Three of Coins at the beginning as a full energy of this reading, which is everything about communication, also sharing ideas, building a vision, and on the same time teamwork. So I do think that at some point, or is something related with family, well, I do not believe too much, but you can apply if this resonates with you. But I think it's more likely a business or a little thing that you've been leading for quite a long time, but you're asking for maybe adding more people on it, for put more people around you so then they can support what you built already. And I would say the time ago, or maybe in the near past, you have the Star, which is Aquarius energy, which is unpredictable. It's so bad, the word. Anyway, you have Aquarius. When you have Aquarius all the way in the front, in the past, you create this under a lot of hope and faith. You create whatever you are creating right now with so much illusion, so much excitement, that it's your vision by life. It's something that is really strong in your life. And I can feel that is important for you, I might say. So it's funny because you have in the near future the Queen of Swords. So you have two different energies right now. So you have in the front of your mind the masculine energy, the King of Swords, the actions taken, the driving, and all the stuff. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is the one who is like divine feminine, which is going to be more internal, which is going to be more caring about the way that you're thinking, the way that you express, and how you're going to deliver the message without actually hurting people. Because sometimes the Queen of Swords can be really direct to the point because she's clever. She's not soft. So you're having a lot of air here, which is going to be, you have the Eight of Swords, which is going to be overthinking. Then you have the King of Swords. And it's something that comes to my head. And please don't hate me, but probably is a level of stubbornness that is not allowing you to move because you are very self-centered. You are very close-minded. When it happens this, and you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's telling you at some point to express out loud and allow yourself to another people work with you, allow yourself with another people to talk to you, to like get maybe different ways to reach the goal that you're looking for. It's not everything about how you do stuff, it's everything about how we do stuff. It's not self-centered, this reading. This reading is actually saying your vision can be shared with more people and the people can actually accelerate your success. So when you have the Queen of Swords in the future, it really belongs that to be softened by the King of Swords too. So you have the King of Swords, which is not going to be moving, it's really, really harsh. But then you have the Queen of Swords. That is the intelligence, smartness, is how I can say the passive resistance, which is going to be a little bit more mild and a little bit more internal rather than the King of Swords. I hope you are following what I'm saying, because the advice, oh my god, you have a lot of air. Maybe you're working with a lot of people who is Libra, Gemini and Aquarius, and I can say that people think a lot and probably can be too much in your nervous system because you are more into practicality and you are earth sign. You want to create what they are saying. You want to actually touch it and see it and make it happen, but they are talking. So that is too much air, because why I said is you haven't advised the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is it's an advice. It's actually telling you to don't go deep too much in overthinking, to don't go deep, because the Knight of Swords go quickly, and it's also talking about starting to talk with different people, start to travel. You don't need to travel around the world, but start to moving with different circles. And this makes sense with the Three of Wands too, and it makes sense with the Three of Pentacles or coins in this time. When you have this kind of correlation, is probably you are too immersed in the same group of people all the time. Maybe you need to refresh and enter different people in your teamwork, different people that can actually bring back a little bit the sauce of your own business or your own vision. Why? Something that I really like it to say is the Knight of Swords is all about fast as well thinking, and also find out how I can say find out different informations or different points and sources of information that you can get benefit from it. Like the Knight of Swords is the constant movement and the constant thinking, and how to develop a better situation, how to anything that's actually under your interest. So you're looking for solution, because that's the Knight of Swords does. Most of the time it's looking for solution, but they love to socialize. So maybe it's asking you an advice to socialize a little bit more with a group of people that you really want to belong or that really want to be with. Maybe you have to open your friendship, or maybe you have to open your partnership, something like that. So you have in the environment the Three of Cups. Oh my dear, I do think the companionship that you are doing right now is three people. It can be three people. There's going to be a Three of Wands, Three of Coins, and then you have the Three of Cups, which is going to be celebration. So is it anything that you actually are doing right now? It's a matter of celebration. It is quite like telling you at some point that everything what you're doing right now, you need to celebrate it every day. Because every day you are advancing, or you're moving forward to something that you really wanted. And also that to something that make you really happy in the past, something that make you a lot of hope and faith. So you have literally the Three of Coins, and then you have the Three of Cups, which is going to be, okay, you have literally three people, can be counting you, two people more. There is air signs, and also can be some fire signs too. You have here the blend of everything. And I think these three people are solid to you and are celebrating your success or the success of the team, and you are going to go far because you're going the vision out, you're asking for help, which is going to be one of the most important things, but at the same time you're celebrating, you are literally enjoying the process. And one of the things I can say for hopes and fears, I think this is one of the most fear can have, is sacrifice. The Hanged Man. When we have the Hanged Man in the hopes and fears, at some point you are a little bit maybe a little bit scared to sacrifice too much of your time, too much of your illusion, too much of your excitement. And the Hangman is just asking you to see things in different perspective, to see things in a different mirror. So change your glasses. If you all the time are like saying, oh no, I don't want to do this because it can happen this. Unfortunately, you cannot know all, and you cannot know what is the outcome if you don't try. So the hangman is saying, okay, maybe you have to do things differently to have things differently towards you. Maybe you have to listen to different people. Maybe you have to open it more. Maybe you have to celebrate with who you are and be grateful with who you are. The hangman is asking you to do some sacrifices in towards to move out of your comfort zone. And I think the hangman is just very, very, very strong in that position, because seeing how the outcome is coming makes sense. So the outcome is going to be the Fool. You have the Fool, Aries energy. And Aries energy, what they does is start things. They are not very good to finish in, but they start things. They are really good as a firecracker. They are really good to start things. And start anything. Start a journey, start a vision, start a new life. The Fool, as an outcome, is telling you that no matter the risk that you have to take and how much you have to deliver it and have like a little thought about it, they are telling you to do it. To make a decision and start over. And the Fool is the 0. It's just the beginning of the major arcana. It's the beginning of a new journey. 2021 is asking you to make some changes, and it's asking you to actually open up more, be less stubborn, or maybe less close vision or something like that, where you can develop, grow up, and trust in other people. Because the Fool is telling you, okay, start it, and then you learn from the actions, you learn from the movement, you learn from the situation that you are living in the moment. So I think that you having the Fool in 2021, I might say that this is a really good, even if you're a little bit afraid of whatever happened. Just take your time, but remember that you need to have some adjustment. If you really want to attract something different, you have to act differently. And that's what the Fool is asking you. You have to actually do things in totally different way. So, carry on, this will be the tarot. Then we're gonna have the astrology one. And the astrology one is very funny. It's Capricorn, it's the boss. We were talking about the you was leading something, the you was leading, you know, a group of people, the people are celebrating you, you are in the middle of transition and changing a couple things to open up more to people, and then we have Capricorn who is telling you that you are the boss. I really like this. Anyway, you know, Capricorn can be stubborn as well, but he is very analytical and pragmatic. So I might say, if you are in a Capricorn mood, you can be way more serious and you can apply your ideas because you're a professional, by the way. So Taurus likes to have some kind of respect towards work. It's work ethics, they are very professional, they like to look and feel and express themselves correctly most of the time. So when you have the definition for Capricorn, you will see that it's traditional, wise, enduring, there's going to be accomplished, is a badass, is a majestic, corporate, reserved, competent, prepared, and down to earth. So I do think that even if you have a lot of people who actually is talking too much, who have ideals, I think you are the one who's gonna say, okay, how we can apply this in the present world, how we're gonna do this now, and how we are gonna create, and what is the steps that we need to follow to create what we are thinking, what we are visualizing, what we are imagining, you know, because we can stuck in our brain and our head for quite longer. So you are the one, and in this case, if you jump into Capricorn energy, which is going to be one of your fellas, which is going to be one who's talk the same language like you, if you take the Capricorn traits, which is going to be, you want to create this for long-lasting relationship, you have to go step by step, and you have to probably take the vision and take a small part for each one. So be very clever and also at the same time very analytical. Capricorn have these sides as well. It's very analytical, they are very professional, but on the same time they like to have a good reputation. So think about as well your long-term reputation. So jumping into a numerology, which is another way that I really like it to do, is gonna be the number one, and guess what? New beginnings. And guess what? We was talking about it, the Fool. And we was talking about first house. We was talking about Aries energy. We were talking about and make an action towards your own interest. What do you really want it? What do you want to put it out? And I can't say too much. 2021 will be absolutely a new beginnings for you. Well, new beginnings, even if it's going to be with the old situation that you had, you're gonna make a refresh this. You're gonna refresh a lot, the energy, the ideas. You're gonna like switch around the stuff. And as an oracle, which I love to put that one, would be the unicorn one. Dance, my friends. What was the last time that you take seriously to move yourself with life? Whether dance is not just like dance or stuff. Well, I'm a dancer, I will say to you, yes, put music, let it go, and just have fun with yourself. But what I try to say is move your body towards the situation that you have. If your dance inside, if your music, if your vibration is telling you something, don't ignore that. Don't jump into the Eight of Swords. It's not worth it. This is vibration is saying for you to listen it, to move towards life. If it's something that have to be changed, that you make uncomfortable, it's normal because you don't know what is going to happen. But if you carry on with what you know, you actually can make yourself in a cage and can put yourself and the people around you who very limit, create like a cage around you, and you don't want that. You want to create some kind of a flexibility around of your thoughts and in visualizations. Whoa, that was a really hard word. But what I'm trying to say is, when you say dance, you say manifest your dream through dance, manifest your dream through the movement of your own soul, through the movement of what you, or what is inside you are moving. Things that moves you, not things that you have to do. Remember, they're things that you want to do. It's two different things. And they say dance with the rhythm of life. So it's a really pretty one, I know, but this is going to be the unicorn year, I might say. So thank you very much, Taurus, to join me for your 2021 January tarot reading. I say thank you so much for following. Please subscribe, like this video, check my next videos for the 2021 as well. I will be doing monthly readings at far, so you can check. Also, I would say that I opened a little Etsy shop that's going to be offering live coaching sessions and also tarot reading. I might say that if that is for you, if you really want to be accountable, if you really want to make your goals come through, and also if you want to increase self-development, self-discovery, and self-love, I will be doing one-on-one sessions with anyone, and also I can customize and bespoke sessions directly to you. So tarot reading will be a way to visualize and have more clear what is in your mind, so then you can get more clarity of anything that you want to achieve. So thank you very much for joining me, Taurus. I love you so much. Please stay in touch, write me in my Etsy shop or leave me any comments below, and thank you and have a lovely 2021.